Hey there, this is Tumok and I am back with more Let's Play Star Ocean 4 Blind. In the last part, we're continuing to go up to find the... I just forget what it was called. Epiphany of Enlightenment. I'll remember it eventually. Or I'll completely remember it eventually. And where do we go since it doesn't look like this laser wall's turning off? Guess we go back, or deeper in. Avoid the dragon newt. Is this, yeah, just the passage. I can't see now. Alright. So are we below the laser wall? We are! So this is how we get around. We just have to get to the third layer. And I could not see what I just ran into. Alright, so let's kill him. What was that? Oh, it's because I'm phased. That's why I got a new battle trophy. I thought it said like deal 100 damage to an enemy. It's like, I already did that. But that's why I got that same battle trophy. It's because I'm phased, not edge. Come on, die! Oh, where am I? There I am. Alright, I need to back away from him if I'm going to try and blindside him.
Possibly fail. Edge, I did it!
2 basil. Alright. Yeah. Deal at least 100 damage to an enemy. I wish they get battle trophies when the AI is controlling them. But whatever. So what is in here? Cutscene? Am I going the right way since I could have gone down? So, where shall I begin? Bacchus, how about tell us exactly who you are first? I am precisely who I said I am. I am Bacchus D97, or is that O97? I think it's D, and I said 97. That's 79 of the Morphus. What's the Morphus? It's a very straightforward concept. Just as you and Mr. Edge are Earthlings, I'm a race known as the Morphus. I see. You're not a robot? Bacchus, are you and all your friends huge and chunky and all boom-doo? Or is that boomy? I don't know. I may not look it, but I am a scientist. I lost the use of my body while in the process of fulfilling my duty, so I repaired it to what you see here. Your duty? You mentioned that earlier. The destruction of dolphins, of guidance, correct? Indeed. That's part of my duty, but not its entirety. Leading the universe is towards a just future for the sake of the continued existence of all life. That is the duty of the Morphus. Huh. What's wrong? Your reaction does not surprise me. I could not blame you if you thought of us as mega mechanics? I can't read that. Proposing of some kind of superior beings. However, we are not quite so elegant. We are merely acting to escape our own destruction. The result will mean safety for all species, but the Morphus are at the heart of motivation of simple... I see. Your lack of pure selfishness does not make it easier to sympathize with you, of course. I am honored that you understand. You said you were acting to escape destruction. What are the ethics of guidance, anyway? Epiphanies of guidance. Finally remembered since I can't seem to read that. Are they so dangerous they could destroy the entire universe? I see you two have a hearty appetite for knowledge, Miss Remy. As you wish, I shall explain. To do so, I will need to begin history of the Cardions. Till roughly 100 years ago, the cardion species had not even developed speech. 200 years? You're telling us they built the civilization like this in 200 years? Common sense would suggest that would be impossible. That is correct. But then, the objects that render common sense meaningless fell onto their planet from deep space. The epiphanies of the guidance? Probably so. The Guardians attained an autonomous rate of evolution and became savage species with blind faith of the epiphany. The epiphanies not only warped the Guardians' natural course of evolution, but it also took them from their home. Their home? This isn't their initial planet. Indeed, the planet Cardion could not withstand the rigors of rapidly advancing civilization and was destroyed. Maybe this is their own planet then. Consequently, the Cardions are now a vagrant people with no land to call their own. That's kind of sad. I don't really understand, but losing your home is no fun, Kay. I guess you might say the Cardions were themselves victim at first. The Cardions are now actively seeking a new home world, with a fortress as their mothership, which ultimately means invasion, I take it. That is something that cannot be condoned, no matter what the circumstances. Quite so, and that is why I must destroy the Giron. Giron? We Morphus use the name Giron to refer to the epiphanies of guidance. I trust that you have seen the mutated Cardion. Yes, enough to be sick of them. That is the evolution of Giron bring out. By bewitching minds and bewitching planets, they attempt to destroy the universe. That is the Guardian's definition of evolution. It is my duty to destroy the Giron and to halt the expansion of the adherent evolution. Well, in that case, we'll help you out, Mr. Edge. Edgy? As long as these Giron are around, what happened to Lamrus will happen again, right? Proper evolution, the future of the universe. Heh. That's way beyond me. But if there is one thing I know, it's that the pain our friend went through can't be allowed to happen again. Mr. Edge, you are a straightforward man. In that way, you resemble Mr. Klaus quite a bit. So it was Klaus. Crow. Mother 3 stuff. Anyway, so it was Crow after all. You two invaded the ship and stirred things up together, right? My meeting with Mr. Crow was complete chance. I dedicated a distress signal from his ship while I was on my way here. That limo did making it all the way like this. Mr. Crow proposed that he and his crew join me on this mission to destroy the Giron. But before even hearing my answer, he infiltrated this fortress along with his entire ship. By the time I had caught up and stopped him, he was already close to the central isolation chamber. It's inconceivable that he might have been able to subdue the entire fortress alone. He sounds like quite an amazing person. Yeah. He's like a more polite version of Edge. No. I'm not anything like Crow. At least, I don't think I am. Having said that, the Cardion are equally treacherous. As a result, Mr. Crow's crew sustained injuries. Eventually, we surrendered and were taken prisoner. Even so, I could not permit all of us to be killed. I had Mr. Crow and his crew escape from the facility while I created a version with the Cardion. I can't believe you convinced him. It is not as you say, Mr. Edge. At first, Mr. Crow was adamant about acting as a decoy himself. But he analyzed the situation from every available angle, and he made the best possible choice to prevent annihilation. Mr. Crow is a passionate man, but he is also quite cool-headed. I imagine he is bringing my message to L1, the Morphous Center of Operation, as we speak. LN2? I'll explain at another time. Right now, we have more immediate concerns. We're almost there. Yeah, we're almost to Ergon. Okay, that took probably a bit too long. And save points! Thank goodness! So, which means boss room is like right there. So, did that take way too long for it to be its own parts? Probably not. So, let's continue on. There's probably another huge cutscene right in the next room. Alright, is there anything else in this room? No. Is this just the boss cutscene, though? Might be. Another huge meteor fragment.
It's bigger than the one on Lemuris.
Yeah?
So this.
Alright, that's what it's called.
Everyone, please step back. I have never had an opportunity to destroy a Grigori before, but this should be sufficient.
What? Hey, Bacchus!
Are you sure you won't blow a hole in the side of the ship by doing this?
So the explosive power of a specialized warhead was sufficient. My calculations were...
No, let's just use our biggest gun we
They
got.
must have been very, precise calculations.
Well, anyway, our work here is done. Now the cardion will...
Was there anything to be mutated by that this time? And I think that's what happened the other two times. A red dragon mech? You've gotta be kidding me.
It's the cardion from before!
Are we too late? The last of our epiphanies. You inferior beings. You shall have no forgiveness.
Do you even know what that means? I severely
Listen to
doubt
me,
it.
Please! The Grigori, the epiphanies of guidance, they're dangerous! The evolution they cause isn't natural! If you keep this up, you'll meet the same fate as your home planet!
We have become gods. The epiphanies of guidance have made us gods.
You're not becoming gods! You're becoming irrational monsters! Nobody should want that!
The epiphanies of guidance have made us all who are one. All who are one. We are gods. Gods of the cosmos.
It's no use, Edge. He's not going to listen to anything we say.
But...
Inferior beings, you shall be crushed unto dust. What is happening to me?
Wait, this is...
Yes, what we saw.
Boculus. Again?
His body is getting all weird.
Oh no. Of course it wouldn't be that simple. I think we preferred that red dragon mech.
Why? Why did this have to happen? Damn it! Damn it! Damn it all to hell!
Okay, we fight. This is probably gonna be a really long part. Okay, since I am phase, let's scan this guy. Grants No guard status, rush. Alright, so he has some abilities, but I think he's weak to ice and lightning still. So, yeah, I'm gonna switch her out for Bacchus, if I can. Switch out, Bacchus. Let's go! Come on, get up! Ow! Freaking hell! Need to get in close. Ah! This is not going well at all. Oh, what is this? Well, I need to heal Bacchus, or now I need to revive Bacchus. Is it? Oh, I chose Basil. Bacchus.
Thanks.
Oh, what is that? Ow. Okay, I think I'm out of range of its flamethrower. Ow. Ah. Freak those missiles. Ow. Okay. Limb, revive me. Fate, there's Edge. I just jumped right into that missile. There we go. Can I get its weak points? Alright. Big berries! Don't die! Come on, can we get crap damage, I guess? Oh, right there, it's... Oh, I thought I could get it. I need to heal myself. And probably Bacchus. Ow! Come on, I'm trying to get to 100. Okay, let's do this! This probably is not going to be too effective since it's only two of us. No, you don't. Whatever you are. Central? I think it says. It's probably completely wrong. Bacchus, get out of there. Okay, so... Revive phase. Ow. Come on. Okay. Does Bacchus have any symbology? I don't think he does. Okay. No, he doesn't. Alright, let's try fighting with Lemmy for a while. This is not going well at all.
Radiation level reduced to C.
Fresh sage on... Where's Edge? There's Edge.
Excellent!
Ow! Last big berries I got. Okay, that didn't work at all. And that went as well as I thought it pretty much would. Oh, I can switch out. That's new. Of course, you couldn't switch out in the middle of a fight in Saracen 3. And that's why I'm surprised. Alright. Can Thunder do any better? Probably not. Yeah, that did pretty good. Okay, so... Revive Bacchus. That didn't work at all. Come on. This is not working. Come on, do it! Okay, Bacchus, yeah, you're not doing well here. Okay, so... Revive phase. Oh, nice one, phase. And revive Bacchus again. This can't. Yeah. Do I have enough time? Yeah, this is gonna end badly. Yeah, that ended about as well as I thought it would. So, in the next part, we're gonna try and kill this thing. So this has been Tumok. See you.